Ulyaoth. So again, Michael, one of these chapters that doesn't quite save that much time from free cast. On the bind at least. Like, technically you lose time on the bind if you go for bind skip. It just makes it more safe, but it's slower than insta-kill. But I just didn't grind for an insta-kill because I'm lazy. And like, I've seen one insta-kill in my life. Like, on playthroughs, my playthroughs, and I'm not even sure if I've seen. I know it exists. Like, I saw it in someone else's stream, and I know Sir has seen it. I feel like I've seen it, but I also feel like maybe I'm just inventing a memory. I don't know. So they are pretty rare. Extra pause there. I was matching pause, I think. Most likely. Then here, you can watch a pre-render cutscene there to be able to press the big ROM again and being able to finish the puzzle and move at the same time. Some assignments here. I gotta do item and bind. 7 item because we're gonna need it at the end. Then several assignments. Bind. I'm doing the Ulyaoth full strat instead of the Mantorod one. That's not really sure when that split is. Probably after the assignments, but it's fine. And here, something about Michael. Remember, individual levels, which means you don't start with explosion, but you really want explosion. So I just started doing explosions here, recoveries. If you got, let's say, a bad sanity effect, and it got saved by explosions, you won't see anything. And if you have a good sanity effect, and you don't have explosions, you also won't see anything. So there's pretty much no way to know, unless you get a sanity effect, a bad one, and in that case you're probably resetting. There's no way to know until the horrors with a good run if you got explosion or not. And we're gonna figure that out here. So most of the runs, or not most, but a big chunk of the runs died here on the horrors because I just didn't have explosion. Yeah, okay, these splits actually don't make sense because we don't make bind at the same time with this thread. So here you explode, and since when some sanity effects are triggered, that resets your stats, so you can explode and recover your stats. And that gives you extra magic for a second bind. And with free cast you can do that second bind during the other cutscene, and that advances the cutscene and allows you to skip the fight. Or make it finish in record time. You're doing a spell into a free cast into an enchant. We wait for that's like 12 runes together. You wait for the shields to finish, and then you can link that into the next spell and you can move. Then some No magic messages to avoid electricity shocks. You can also assign that pool during the other menu, but I just forgot it, so I had to do it manually there. And this pool is to save you here at the end, because otherwise you don't have enough health. You're gonna run out of health at the end at some point. This little sanity saves you from health damage on vision of the enemies. Most of them, not all of them, like that one for instance. There's another one here, because that's too many enemies at the same time. If I remember correctly, you recover 1 stat per second with pulls. So if 2 enemies attack you with less than a second in between, they might do health damage. And that's it for Michael. Definitely an improvement. Probably because I didn't grind for the best horrors on my other road, I'm guessing. Because if, for example, we look at the other Michaels, like Chaturga, I got a 619 with the old road.
Thanks for coming.
Already better than this. So again, just updating, but not necessarily good runs. Or they're good runs, but they're not great. Let's call it. They're good enough.
Be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
What's this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. Look, there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
Alright then. That's it for Michael. There you go.